sixth inning. Welcome back to Cuesta Field. Very eventful fifth inning. We went into it with the Cougars leading 1-0. 4 runs by Moorpark in the top half, and then 4 runs by the Cougars in the bottom half. And the Cougars start this inning the way they started the last inning, up by 1. Just in this case, 5-4 is Joanna Boycourt, right fielder hitting in the number 8 spot, facing Christina Corsoletti, who has gone the entire way for the Cougars. It's ball 1.
Great clutch hitting in the bottom of the fifth inning. Only had 2 hits, scored 4 runs, and took advantage of everything they gave us. So, Corsoletti out here for the sixth inning. An adventurous day, to say the least, but we have the lead. Let's see if she can hang on. Get the ball in play.
2-0 pitch, and this is sent high, and that is out of play. It is going to be over the fence past the 2:03 mark, and we have a tie ball game as Joanna Boycourt in the number 8 spot hits a solo home run over the left center fence to tie the game at 5. And for Boycourt, who is understandably being festively greeted at home plate, we would check on that, and that is her first home run of the year. In fact, only the 4th for the entire Raider team. So you can see why they were celebrating. Doesn't happen too often.
That was a no-doubter. That was cleared the 2:03 and is still going.
Back in the game.
And a pitch to the inside, and taken for a ball for Michelle Cervantes, designated player today, who has grounded back to the mound and was hit by a pitch, got as far as third base last time, and then was forced at the plate. 1-1 count to her.
Again, Corsoletti pitches to contact. I don't know. She might have 1 strikeout today, possibly. They're going to hit the ball off of her. And she has to find her spots.
1-1 pitch is wide, 2-1. To Cervantes. On deck at the top of the order is center fielder Amanda Chapman. 2-1. And a bit of a low pitch, 3-1. Get a home run to tie the game at 5 to start off the inning by Joanna Boycourt.
Softball. Moorpark went up. Moorpark went up.
3-1.
4-0.
And fastball misses, and it is a 5-pitch walk to Cervantes. So nobody out. We've got a runner over at first base here in the 6th and top of the order with Amanda Chapman, who lined out twice and then hit a base hit to center field and scored the first of the 4 runs last inning for the Raiders.
Suddenly a pitcher's duel is opening up a bit. And
again, we have time called. It looks like we are going to have a pitching change for Cuesta. Coming in, it's going to be Celine Blanco, who is a lefty out of Stockton. We were talking about Stockton earlier, and Bear Creek High School is going to come in after the walk and face Amanda Chapman. A good time to remind you that this student-produced program is made possible from generous grants, although all grants are generous, but these especially so, from the Cuesta College Foundation. The Cuesta College Foundation has been supporting student success at Cuesta for over 40 years, and they do it in so many different ways. If you'd like to support things at Cuesta like this kind of programming on Cuesta TV, you can do so by calling the Cuesta College Foundation at 805-546-3279. Again, 805-546-3279 for the Cuesta College Foundation. So Christina Corsoletti will give way here in the top of the 6th inning to, as we mentioned, Celine Blanco, who actually has the lowest ERA on the team. This is going to be her 7th appearance and her 3rd relief appearance. And as far as things are concerned, a record of 2-5 and a 4.05
Top lineup coming up for more
ERA.
Amanda Chapman.
So replacing Corsoletti, who actually came in with the highest ERA on the team. Also Victoria Roberts seeing a lot of pitching action this year.
well, you're going to see a different style now. Celine throws the ball a lot harder. Does not move it around. She's got a kind of an unusual motion coming from the left-hand side.
Celine Blanco, her first pitch is misplayed near first base by Best, but it knocks it down, throws it on over to Matsutani, covering at second. for the tag. As it looked like Best was going to have a chance to grab that one.
Foul ball.
And now they're going to say it was a foul ball, that's where it was deflected, initially fielded in foul territory, and then went into fair territory, and Sheila McGuire coming from the dugout. And again, Cougars are on the first base side and had a good look at it, and we'll talk with our umpire. So this one's going to get rewound.
She is going to check with Tammy Applebay behind the plate. I think the fielder was in foul territory.
It looked like initially it was a foul ball and then got knocked into fair territory.
Yeah, I think that's what they're
It
ruling.
was unable
there.
to get it cleanly.
Otherwise, it would have been a double play.
And again, that's here, and I think, Sheila McGuire looking to get the explanation here. And a lot of it, sometimes when you're talking, you're really, you're not going to get it back, but you're kind of working on the next one.
Right.
And then again, so everybody kind of parts their ways, and it is indeed, turns out to be a foul ball. Chapman will move back after with an 0-1 count, and Cervantes back over to first. Again, a home run to start the inning by Boycourt to tie it up at 5 here in the top of the 6th. Things have got decidedly more interesting, and Celine Blanco facing her first batter. Chapman will put it down and look to second, and the play is going to have to go over to first, but Singh was not able to get there in time. They'll throw it back over to second, and as it turns out, everybody's safe.
Yeah, Matsutani a little bit late getting over to first base, so there's no outs on the pay. I was going to say that Coach McGuire got what you want out of Corsoletti. 5 good innings, kept them in the ball game. They hit her, and made a lot of good plays. Again,
Now batting number 4, Nicole.
putting runners on bases with walks and hit by pitch really hurt the bottom line.
Nicole Checky, that left-handed catcher, has had a very eventful day, and will take the first pitch for a strike. It's been hit by a pitch, struck out after injuring her knee and causing a brief stoppage, and then singled, and then was thrown out on a 2-5-2 at the plate last inning. So 5 all, nobody out, top of the 6th, 0-1 count, and runners at first and second. Blanco unleashes the 0-1, and this one is going to get put down foul, 0-2.
Yeah, well, check on that. It wasn't Matsutani that was late coming over to first. It was Singh that allowed the Raiders to have 2 runners on and nobody out.
Singh playing over at second and Matsutani at short, and they are been very active today, and especially on the offensive side as well. 0-2 pitch, and this one's going to be ripped to Singh. Nice stop over at second. Runner stops. She'll be chased back, so a base running play that will keep it to just 1 out, and then Singh will come back and just walk it back to the circle. But again, in a position where, smart base running, make it as hard on the putout as possible, and really Singh was too far to run back. It really effectively made it a 1-out situation. And I think with that they're having another rules conference here at this point. Meanwhile, Checky was able to go over to first, and Cervantes over to third.
Yeah, the Moorpark runner just retreated on that, and seems like we could have gotten out at first and still been in time down at second. Although the runner coming around third base took a wide turn, so you had to keep your eyes on that too. So a lot going on out there.
That's right. Singh was focused on the play in front of her and guaranteeing that there would be at least 1 out. And that's what we have now, with the number 3 hitter, Heaven Silvera, reached on a fielder's choice and scored last time around, coming to the plate for the 4th time. So 1 down, runners at the corners, tie ball game, and the bunt put down foul by Silvera, 0-1.
That was a squeeze too. She was off and running. That wasn't safety or anything. She was off for the pitch.
And Cervantes over to third, and Checky is over at first. It was Chapman who stopped and was ultimately tagged in the play we described with Singh at the previous at-bat.
Yeah, Celine's pitching well. They haven't made any contact, nothing significant off of her. So
Runner goes, and Matsutani coming in to cut that one off, so they will go ahead and concede second base. Checky over at second, so 2 in scoring position, no force, 1 down, and the 1-1 count now to Silvera. Silvera out of Santa Clara High and hails from Camarillo. Got a lot of good players on the South Coast on the high school level, as Jim was talking about earlier. Count 2-1 to Silvera.
That whole area too, Thousand Oaks, Westlake, they have a nice area to draw. Good youth programs. They're solid in all athletic areas. Moorpark is.
Blanco with the 2-1 as one rip foul by Silvera, 2-2.
Not to mention Ventura and Oxnard strong, although their basketball program did fold, and we saw a great impact in the Western Conference as Oxnard players were grabbed by Pierce and Ventura and others and made for a real powerful conference.
4 teams making the playoffs out of 6. 2-2 pitch is going to be lifted deep in right center field, and that is going to score 1 and now 2 runs. Checky, who's still noticeably limping from the injury earlier, will come across with the second and third runs of the inning. Moorpark retakes the lead, 7-5. Kevin Silvera knocking in a couple with a double to right center.
She got good wood, hit it in the gap, got the barrel of the bat on it, and drove in a couple.
Marty Lewis, who started at first and is now the Moorpark pitcher. Base hit last time, also knocked in a run, as she was the third of the 4 Moorpark players to score last inning. Blanco with the pitch, and this is going to be chopped. Matsutani has it in between, looks on over, and will go over to first base and get Lewis over at first base, as there was no play to be had with Silvera keeping put over at second base, and they do pick up that second out. Taylor Cartwright, the shortstop, coming up. Go ahead, James.
This has turned into kind of a high-scoring affair after a quiet 4 innings of 1-0 and ball, and then now it's hitters.
Yeah, no scoring until the third. There was 1 run combined until the 5th when each team scored 4, and now 3 here for Moorpark in the top of the 6th. 1-0 count to Taylor Cartwright, who doubled home a run last time and scored the 4th run of the inning. And Blanco just trying to find the mark, coming in relief of Corsoletti.
Well, I'm hoping that Cuesta will continue to hit the reliever if they stay with her.
This one is going to be hit over to first base. Best has the play, taps first, and the inning is over, but not before Moorpark puts 3 across. They had a leadoff home run by Boycourt, and then Cervantes and Checky scoring on the double from Kevin Silvera. So we go into the bottom of the 6th inning. Cougars find themselves down again, this time by a score of 7-5. And we will be back with more Cuesta softball action after this brief commercial break.
This program is produced by Cuesta Broadcasting. Start your radio, TV, and film career at Cuesta College.